of Munich being a home away from home for Fenerbahce, how they would like to enjoy some home cooking tonight. They're 3-2 on the season on home floor, as all players seek to do, making the right basketball play. And the opening tip is up, and the opening possession will belong to Maccabi Rapyd Tel Aviv, grabbing the defensive rebound. We heard Coach Oded Katash in the pre-game interview said that securing the rebound is the key to them igniting their high-powered offense. And O'Shea Brissett. So they dump it down low. Devon Hall going to work against Tamir Blash, showing his footwork and toughness in the lane, searching for contact. So Horde offloads to Tamir Blatt, looked at the three-pointer, lob pass inside to Swordkeen. Wonderful recognition for Tamir Blatt, and that gives you an idea as to why it's joint. So Blatt has used his dribble, lob inside again, wide open is Jalen Horde. He's blown the layup. Easiest shot Jalen Horde is probably going to get all season, but he lost his balance and couldn't kiss it off the window. Taylor Horton Tucker rattles home the three ball. O'Shea Brissett committing the foul. Unselfish play from Fenerbahce. So mismatch down low. You saw Black was trying to front Tarik Baburovic. Tarik Baburovic going to work in the low post. Wonderful offload. Fantastic vision from Tarik Baburovic to hook up Ken Birch. Unselfishly passing out of the double team. Ken Birch doing the correct thing, cutting to the bucket and rewarded with a high percentage field goal from directly beneath the bucket. Trailing by one. So Baburovic looking to back down. Tamir Blatt gets to his spot and just big screen set on the perimeter by Ken Birch. Ball makes its way to the corner. Baseline drive from Maley. Offloads to Ken Birch, the beneficiary once again, and he makes it buckets in quick succession. Now he's looking to post up down low. Tough pickup on the ankle cutter feed from Devon Hall. Wonderful movement off the ball. Tarik Baburovic cutting down the lane, and Devon Hall. It's a 5-point lead for the second time in the quarter for the home team. Swordkeen, tough catch in a crowd. Couldn't get it to finish, but how about that for a follow from Jalen Horde? On the play. Jalen Horde. Baycott offloads to Yantinen. Wade Baldwin the fourth. One-on-one with Jalen Horde. Dances with the dribble. Crossover, strings it off the pull-up. Tough bucket. Remaining. We take another look at the tough three-pointer on the pull-up between the legs. Traffic. Faking, Euro-stepping. He's lost the basketball. He's managed to regain it. Swatted out of bounds contemptuously by Baycott. And that is a shot clock violation. Doubting with the quickness against Bonzi Colson. Using the screen from Leaf. And the mid-range jump shot is strung beautifully for the first score of the second quarter. So there's the five on the floor for the home team. Baycott kicks it to Yantinen. Yantinen looking for his first three ball, and he strings it confidently. So Doughton gets to his spot, kicks to the corner, stands still, three-pointers off the back iron, but a good look at the basket for TJ Leaf as Colson, Euro-stepping, gets all the way to the goal for his first field goal of the game against his former club. For his own offensive rebound, coming to his aid in that regard is Jalen Horde. Second offensive rebound of the game for him with John DeBartolomeo. Terrific look at the rack, can't get it to fall. Roman Swordkeen, Jalen Horde, extra pass finds Doughton from John DeBartolomeo, and the basket remaining covered here in Bavaria. Oh my goodness. And finally, the tenacity on the offensive board where Maccabi appear to be padding their stats. So it's another effective defensive series for Devon Hall, who's looking to back down his smaller defender once again. Out to Maley, stand still three. Oh my goodness, Nicolo Maley doing an outstanding job from three-point territory. So Blatt being fronted by Maley, drops it off to Swordkeen at the high post. Excuse me, it was Swordkeen being fronted by Maley. Magnificent offensive rebound on the inside by Jalen Horde. Swings it to Baldwin. They put it down low to Maley. He's double team. Moon ball out to the corner. Horton Tucker working against Raymond. Oh my goodness, to beat the shot clock horn. So look at that for Taylor Horton Tucker. Jalen Horde has 6 for Maccabi. Sordkin spinning on Ken Birch into the lane from behind the backboard, pump faking furiously and gets the reverse layup to 4. But terrific coolness under pressure from Sordkin reduces the arrears to 8. Ken Birch from the high post, he moves to 6 points in the game. Lonnie Walker the fourth, using the dribble, sees a seam. Oh, lets it go from the dots, but it was a fake field goal, and instead offloading to Gerlavi for his first score of the game. Wonderful disguise from Lonnie Walker the fourth. 3 so far this season. Devon Hall into the lane, rotates it to Maley, who gives it to Horton Tucker, working the dribble. Now, no continuation, imploring the officials to take another look. Well, is it going to be worth a challenge? Because there was no extra dribble. It's going to be very difficult to win at this level. So the kick to the corner. Gerlavi finally lands one from downtown. He's got the mobility advantage over Gerlavi. Looks to exploit it into the lane, contorts his body, underhanded scoop. Devon Hall with the rebound and gets the shooter's touch to beat the half-time horn. Fenerbahçe Beko Istanbul have been up by 11 on a couple of occasions. Really difficult shot attempted by Wade Baldwin, but Devon Hall with the wherewithal, the nose for the basketball, and the smarts to get it off before the half-time. The second half is underway here at the SAP Garden Arena as Devon Hall catches the shooter, lets the three-pointer fly and scorches the twine. Maccabi continuing to find the baskets covered from downtown here in Bavaria. As Taylor Horton Tucker all the way to the goal. Rebound picked up. So Devon Hall to the corner. Horton Tucker. Maley, matchup zone being played by Maccabi, biting on that pump fake, hook, line and sinker with Lonnie Walker the fourth, and again so composed Nicolo Maley, one dribble, mid-range J to move to 5 points in the game and give his team a 15-point lead. And then the turnover committed by Lonnie Walker the fourth, ball taking some awkward bounces. It's Fenerbahçe who retained possession after bagging that steal, and Devon Hall punishes them with his second maximum of the game. A whole heap of time left as Lonnie Walker, difficult free mid-range J from around the free throw line to beat the shot clock horn. Rebound ran down, but then almost breaking the backboard is Leaf, but he stuck with it and got it to fall. TJ Leaf, his team down by 16. Pull-up three-pointer is landed beautifully, and Devon Hall is in the zone, and hope that they can get some shots to fall, because that is proving to be really difficult at the moment. Such is the effectiveness of Fenerbahce's defense. Jalen Horde, standstill three-pointer, and he rattles it home. His team down 51-35 for a 16-point deficit. Tough take to the rack by Wade Baldwin. Baldwin defended by Doughton. Maccabi in a matchup zone. Baldwin gets to his spot, edge of the lane, and rattles home the J from just outside the low post. Back off the mark. The three-pointer landed by Roman Sordkin, and that is welcome relief for him. Just his second three-pointer of the season. Brandon Boston Jr. with the inbound. Devon Hall, sidestep three, lets it fly. Oh, Devon Hall is on fire here at the SAP Garden Arena. Perfect from two-point territory, 3 of 4 from downtown. And his team up by 19. But Maccabi continuing to hang tough. Commanding position on the scoreboard. They're up by 15. As Baldwin at the elbow extended, as Wade Baldwin finishing through the foul. And you've got a foul, I think it's away from the basketball. Baldwin, flat pass to Bonzi Colson. Down in his stance is Leaf, contesting the shot, short on the iron, and Sordkin with the rebound. It's his 5th board of the game. Pump faking and not finding the finish, but terrific tenacity to stay with it. TJ Leaf, his first of the game. Raymond into the lane. Off-balance runner is off the mark, but on the spot with the rebound is Roman Sordkin. Remain committed to their task, chipping away at a lead that was as large as 20. Poked away from behind, threading the needle inside to Ken Birch. Nicolo O'Malley, three-pointer. My goodness, he is so reliable. Operating from the half-court logo. He's got running room against Raymond, who has drawn 3 offensive fouls in this game. Now it's to Bartolomeo picking up the on-ball defensive responsibilities. Wade Baldwin with the crossover gets to his spot, and it's automatic. Wade Baldwin has been sensational from mid-range tonight. Closing seconds of the third quarter. The Bartolomeo rotating. We've got a foul, surely, and count the bucket. And now we have an opportunity for a 4-point play for William Raymond. Could not be disrupted. Flying at him was Ken Birch. Fenerbahce Beko Istanbul with a 9-point lead as they look to go inside. Running down the basketball is TJ Leaf. Raymond Euro-stepping, applying the brakes and getting it to fall. Rebound secured by Tamir Blatt. They go inside on the loop, and finishing through the foul is a high-flying Jalen Horde. Off the hookup from Tamir Blatt for his 5th assist of the game. Jalen Horde, one-handed feed, and that is terrific concentration. Fenerbahce up by 5. Tamir Blatt on the floor with 4 fouls. Devon Hall riding him like a pony. Sordkin sets a screen, pull up 3 ball. Oh, it landed off the dribble from Tamir Blatt. So, Jeff Dalton Jr. attacks out to the top of the key. Sordkin fakes the 3, drives all the way to the rack and finishes through a crowd despite winding up flat on his back with 11 third-quarter points. Moves to 19 points in the game. 50% shooting from... So I thought that Tamir Blatt hit a 3 ball to make it 66-64, but it was in fact 66-63. So the 3-pointer tied things up at 65 points apiece. Picked up by Sordkin at the point of Maccabi's matchup zone. Doughton fronting Yantanen. Yantanen looking for the lob. Devon Hall driving, Euro-stepping. Out to Baldwin, stands still 3, and he drills it. Wade Baldwin from downtown. Another look at the spot-up 3 ball from Wade Baldwin. Jeff Dalton Jr. sees a seam, attacks. Sordkin lets it fly off the front iron, fighting for the rebound, and coming down with it is Lonnie Walker, the 4th, and gets the stick back to fall. Single digits on the shot clock. Taylor Horton-Tucker one-on-one with Jalen Horde. Down to the dot. Free throw line extended is strung beautifully to make it a 3-score affair once again, and then bagging the steal. Taylor Horton-Tucker coming up huge in crunch time. They hang it up for Wade Baldwin. It's a little too high, but getting the offensive rebound and surely putting this game on ice is the Maccabi Rapyd Tel Aviv old player, and another steal. Wade Baldwin, poor execution in the crunch, and that is the ball game. What a dramatic finish here at the SAP Garden Arena.